A new class of inductees joins the ranks of hockey immortals, an honor bestowed only on the game's greatest. Watch as these inductees take their place in history. Hockey Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Coverage begins Monday, 7 Eastern on NHL Network.
We love that Sopranos nod. It's not a nursing home, it's a retirement community. If you know, you know. There are many saints in Newark, along with a lot of hockey fans, and many are flocking to the Rock for today's NHL Network Showcase, presented by SAP, the Prudential Center, home to the New Jersey Devils, who are hosting the Boston Bruins there in Newark. We're up the road in Secaucus, alongside former Devil Kevin Weeks. I'm Stephen Nelson, and Weeksy, let's begin with the Boston Bruins, the visitors. And if you talk about Bees hockey, you are starting with the perfection line, a.k.a. the usual suspects.
I see what you did there. I love that, and amazing job by our graphics team as well. Usual suspect number one. To the far left, Brad Marchand. The ever-productive Brad Marchand. In the middle, of course, the great maestro, that is Patrice Bergeron, the amazing center iceman. And to the right, David Pastrnak out of the Czech Republic. Of course, these guys go together as well as coffee and donuts. That consistent, that good, for that long. Now, let's start with Brad Marchand, who came into the league as a, hear me out carefully, fans, shift disturber.
Yes, I got it.
You disturb every shift, but he's emerged from that and being a penalty killer to now being one of the preeminent players in the National Hockey League. Super productive, high-level skill, impacts the game in so many different ways, and affectionately known to the Boston Bruins fans as the little ball of hate. But he is an elite player. This will shock you. Take a look at these numbers right now. Wow. This is where he ranks among points scored per game since 16-17. 3 NHL MVPs on that board, Nelly. 3. Yeah, Brad Marchand's there.
Raise your hand if you would have guessed Brad Marchand at number 4. None of your hands are up.
No.
He's been a tremendous player for a long, long time, one of the best in the league. For the New Jersey Devils, a much, much younger team than the Boston Bruins, of course, so it's all about progression. And one person who's taken a massive step forward so far this year is Andreas Johnsson, /Johnson. /Johnson.
Exactly. Johnson and Johnson. But he's going by Johnson now with the pronunciation of the J. But I'll tell you what else is a pronunciation is the amount of goals that he's scored so far this season. Already 6 in 12 games, shooting percentage of just above 31. He looks a lot more comfortable for me. I liked him in Toronto. That team is stacked up front. I think this was a very good value piece acquisition for the Devils, and he's come in and been very productive. And he's healthy once again, but he also has help. For a lot of our fans and our international audience, Nico Hischier out of Switzerland, the Swiss Mister, is on the board playing very well. And you heard our Dave Reed and Tony Luffman talking about him in the studio. Their captain, +6 rating. We also have Andreas Johnson, /Johnson, who we just talked about, who has 6 goals. Of course, Dawson Mercer from Atlantic Canada, Newfoundland, Toronto to be specific, or Canada rather to be specific. But as you look at this team, what I also love about their top 4 players, and Pavel Zacha of the Czech Republic was the 4th person there, Nelly, is the combined plus rating and the plus minus. So, yes, very productive in terms of points, but I also love the fact that they have been all plus players collectively, and that certainly goes a long way for their head coach, Lindy Ruff.
One of our good friends and teammates here at the NHL Network, Ken Danico, helped hang the Prudential Center, and I talked with him yesterday.
Yes.
He is giddy about this group in New Jersey,
no question,
the direction of the franchise.
Absolutely, and the last time he was the year they made the playoffs. The last time, and Taylor Hall was league MVP.
Wow. And Taylor Hall on the ice, wearing white, yellow, and black for the Boston Bruins. The only Hart Trophy winner in Devils history, a visitor today as the puck is down for NHL Saturday presented by SAP.